I mean, this is a weird phenomena where even myself, I have to be careful how I speak and use the right verbiage. And sometimes my emotions get the best of me and I just blurt out shit. I can debunk everything. And I'm going to give you an example of that because 2 nights ago, Third Phase of Moon was on Alien Scientist show. And Truth Seekers was swearing at them, calling them all sorts of shit. Talking about how Greer's this and they're that, and all they do is hoax stuff, hoax things. And I'm like, whoa, man, this guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He's just blurting out stuff because he's mad. And when I saw Stephen Cambion do that, I said, I do that. I can't do that anymore because I was wrong. And I could be wrong about Christo. I don't think I am, but I'm not saying I'm 100% right. I just feel like this guy wants to believe so badly. Look, let me tell you something. I've got 400 tapes. I could pull out 100 things right now that aren't UFOs. And you would think those are the best UFOs you've seen. I could fool this whole entire place. I could fool the whole community. I could be Christopher Bledsoe, Dr. Greer, and whoever else you want to throw in there. Christo, for that matter. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I think what some of these people do, and I don't know about Christo, but they know what they're videotaping. They know what they're seeing. They just showed you the best part of it where you can't debunk it. That's what I feel's going on with Christo. But like I said, I'm going to give the guy a fair shot again. I'm going to look at the videos the movies he has up, and I'm going to give a real good review. I'm going to give an honest review. Because I don't want to be that guy anymore, man, where I just blurt out shit just because I feel that I'm right. Because I saw Cambion do it, and it looked awful. It's not a good look. I think I'm better than just blurting shit out. But I think for the most part, I do explain in detail why I say what I say about certain people and things. I think I do a pretty good job at it. But I make mistakes, like I said. I don't want you to get into this field thinking you're recording UFOs, orbs, or any paranormal stuff. I don't want you to think that the ETs are contacting you, or demons, or angels, or anything else without doing real research. And a lot of people they don't want to do the research. It is Monday. And I did almost a 3-hour show yesterday. And we were looking at some fighting that was going on in the community. And then Third Phase of Moon went over to Alien Scientist show, and they were getting talked to very, very mean, like by Stephen Cambion and Solar Marshall. And they, Stephen Cambion was going, "You guys are assholes, you're putting up shit and da-da-da-da-da." Yeah, it was interesting. But I never played the end of it, but I was going to play a little more of it today, only because I've got nothing. My Twitter account was suspended all day, so I couldn't grab what's going on in the world. What happened on Alien Scientist show was Third Phase of Moon was being called, "All you guys do is hoax shit. Every video is from the same camera," which it isn't. And I said in my show yesterday that Third Phase has never been caught hoaxing a video. So Stephen Cambion said, today he sent me, let me see if I can still read it. Let me see if it's still up. If I can read it in my, the mail, the message I got in my email from Steven. And it says, how much do they pay you every month? There are debunks showing so many of the videos were taken over their home state with the same camera. No, there aren't. There aren't. There is also a debunk where they claimed they were in the Philippines to cover a story. They never left Hawaii. You said they never intentionally hoaxed. First of all, I said they never intentionally hoaxed anything that I know of, and they came out and told that story. They didn't hoax the sighting. They were talked into switching the story to the Philippines for some reason, and it was taken in Hawaii. They've admitted to that. But the message to you, Cambian, I'm going to get that down. I'm going to get that laugh. The thing I say is, you tried debunking their video from, the other night, last week, the 4 videos from Hawaii, and it didn't look anything like it. Space debris coming in. It looked nothing like it. Yeah, there were dots in, many dots in the sky, but it had no trails, no little exploding, meteorites or meteors. None of that was going on with this object. And the physicist who was on Alien Scientist said it was one object. And Third Phase of Moon is friends with a physicist who's on our panel, said it's one object. It's not space debris. And also, I also said, if you can find anything in the last 5 years, because since they came out and changed their ways and said, look, we made mistakes, we've owned up to it, we don't want to be that anymore. It was a rodeo, it was like the Wild West back when YouTube first came out. You can do anything, no repercussions, nobody cared. And they took advantage of that. They grew the channel, and, it is what it is now. The last 5 years, I've been a part of it for just about 3. If there were any hoaxes by them, I wouldn't be able to associate with them, at least business-wise. And they don't pay me, okay? Third Phase of Moon doesn't pay me. If I do work for them, like maybe edit some episodes or do something on Third Phase UFO Report, I get the money from the ads that come in, that generated from the views. That's it. But that's what I get if I help make a 20-minute video, 30-minute video, whatever. I mean, they're not paying me to say anything on their behalf. They never, ever, ever once said, can you please say something to your people and let them know that we're nice guys? I mean, how dumb is that to even say? It's just silly debunking logic. If you're going to be a debunker, you better be right. That's all I have to say. And, it is what it is now. The last 5 years, I've been a part of it for just about 3. If there were any hoaxes by them, I wouldn't be able to associate with them, at least business-wise. If there were any hoaxes by them, I wouldn't be able to associate with them, at least business-wise.
Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? It looks like the TR-3B or some kind of triangular craft just hovering in the sky, and people on the ground have no idea what it is. And what's crazy about this, it's just not from one person. If it were from one person, I would speculate that this could be some kind of massive hoax, but when we have multiple eyewitnesses capturing this object...
Those multiple eyewitnesses is only me, of course. I would also like to underline, no one from third phase of moon have contacted me. They just lie. By the way, the TR-3B is supposed to be a super secret project of the United States, a secret anti-gravity weapon. This aircraft is set to reach lunar orbit in less than 1 hour. That's some of the biggest bullshits I have ever heard. I repeat, my original video had an explanation. The only mystery is created by the third phase of moon cheaters. Let's see what they created from a simple phone shot with the navigation on.
That's amazing. People were sharing their GPS locations of where this was shot, even captured in infrared. Again, multiple sources captured within the past 24 hours. Czech Republic, what the heck is going on? Look at this.
Has anyone seen the GPS coordinates? I haven't. But video thieves and mystery makers work as a team. After a while, the first expert is joined by the second with his assessment.
Damn, this is pretty good footage right here. Look at what we're looking at, this infrared nighttime vision footage, and then we have this scope, this triangular craft that's emitting lights.
Of course it is pretty good footage, but am I worthy of praise from the third phase of Moon channel? Look out, another brilliant idea is coming.
Could this be the new breakthrough of the massive UFO sightings that everybody's been waiting for? Well, I'm sure we're going to find out more about what this mysterious object, this triangular craft, is.
The only breakthrough is the method of creating fake mysteries that third phase of Moon has shown. I'm not a fan of liars and mystery makers. When I started getting requests for permission to take over the video in Spanish, I realized I needed to take an action. So I added English subtitles to my original video and reported it as stolen. The response I got was very angry reaction from fans of the lying channel.
Some people might just dismiss this as too good to be true, and I would have to say possibly, but as we're looking at it again from multiple eyewitnesses, let's not forget about that.
Yeah, there are indeed many witnesses. I was there on Tuesday and Wednesday.
And what is the size? I'm saying the size of a house, or maybe much larger. It's hard telling, but I bet what we're going to see in the near future is a ton more of footage that's going to be dropping from the Czech Republic.
That sounds like an order, guys. But you could steal a little more from my original video, an explanation. A person who even doesn't understand a word could understand this.
Zdá se, že Gufon o mě neví. Svítí si do dálky a osvětluje dokonce sousední stromy. Když přijdu blíž, zjišťuju, že ufoni fungují na 12 voltů.
So even the author of Third Phase of Moon channel could understand, if he wanted to.
I'm just speculating here, but looking at this thing, it's one of the most clearest shots of a triangular shaped craft that I've ever seen.
Well, I did my best. We don't produce scrap in Czech Republic, so when we film UFOs, we film them properly. And how did it turn out? I reported the video. I was expecting another video accusing me of conspiring with the US government, the secret services and the secret societies. It didn't take more than a few hours.
We wanted to go over what happened last night in regards to the video that we uploaded and shared to the world in regards to what was going on in the Czech Republic. Some kind of triangular shaped craft was spotted, and we received some information from the person, the original uploader, and we're in right now some communications.
And this communication is so secret, even I don't know about that.
And right now the original uploader says he's got some information, but right now keep it on the down low. So that's why we removed it. He asked us to remove it, which is pretty cool. He gave us a heads up, so that's good. But again, we're in communication. Hopefully we could bring you the exact news of what happened in the Czech Republic.
I admit these guys have it well thought out. They know exactly that they are stealing and creating a hoax, and when I try to stop them, they create another hoax. There is nothing but money in it. These liars and fraudsters don't care about anything other than money from gullible subscribers. Let's look at it in the light of the day. This is exactly that. And let me express, the channel Third Phase of Moon does not have any permission to use this footage. So let me react.
And, it is what it is now. The last 5 years, I've been a part of it for just about 3. If there were any hoaxes by them, I wouldn't be able to associate with them, at least business-wise. If there were any hoaxes by them, I wouldn't be able to associate with them, at least business-wise. And they don't pay me.
Yeah.